That's acceptable. All right. Actually, hang on a second. All right, so in the run you just saw, I put together pretty much all the tricks that I'm going to be talking about in this series of videos. But with respect to grip streams, there's a couple of things, pretty much like everything else, that you're going to want to pay attention to. And those things, once I get over here, oh shit. Okay, so I have to add the disclaimer that I'm on a Vive. I think I mentioned that I'm not exactly a huge fan of the Rift in the first video, but what I have heard on by Stody, who's on the Rift and who's #1 on a lot of these maps, is what he uses is short, quick strokes right around his hip area. Just short, quick strokes right around the hip area. I do a mix. Sometimes I like to take out long and slow, or short and quick, or long and quick. Mainly what you want to focus on is that you're building speed the entire time. So don't forget that, because what you might do is a bunch of small ones and then do one big one at the end, thinking that you're going to get a lot of speed, and you're not. What you want to do is a lot of things that will add the same amount of speed. And specifically on these ones, when you let go, don't engage your triggers until you're back up here, because if you do this, you're going to turn instantly and you'll be angry at yourself. So let's just go over here, grab this guy. And one thing that I want to point out is, notice what I just did there? If you didn't know, you can pull yourself through. Like, say I wanted to go, you fucker, over here, instead of following the whole thing around. You can pull yourself through and go to different areas. So you don't have to stay on one side. You can just pull yourself through and go to wherever you want. But going back to generating speed. I don't really know what to say about that other than just do something that generates a lot of speed and do a lot of it. Don't do a bunch of little quick ones and then try and do a big one at the end, because it's not going to give you the same effect as doing a bunch of things that just cumulatively add up to a large amount of speed. The next thing is short grip streams, where you have a choice of doing like one long grab, or the gorilla grab. I would recommend the gorilla grab. So as you're going through, kind of prep yourself to just do that. And you just want to do it really quick, and you get a lot more speed than if you just do a single grab. Sometimes it's hard to pull off, sometimes you get frazzled, but that's the thing that's going to give you the most speed in such a short distance like that. Okay. Another trick, hanging on to the end will align you with where the end of that is. I mean, I know it seems like a simple principle, but it's one that I screw up on that section all the time. Also, be aware of how you're letting go. Might as well do it on an actual one. You might go up when you don't want to go up, like that. So, and that was because I didn't let go in a direction that didn't put me up. This is all probably pretty intuitive to you guys, so I'm sorry, but it's just me going over stuff that I had to figure out I was actually doing when I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Okay, so to wrap it up, quick or short or whatever works for your system. For the Vive, I like to do long, fast, and quick, short. If you're on one of the ones that does that snaking crap, or it'll go around or something. If you find yourself on one of the ones that's like a half circle and you fly off at the end, switch your movements to quick and just right here. But you want to do them fast and you want to do them quick. You want to do them fast and quick. Wow, amazing. You want to do short, fast ones, because you want to be in contact with the grip stream the whole time. If you do long ones, you're going to be out of contact with the grip stream longer, and you're going to have more of a chance of actually coming off of it. So on the ones that turn, remain in contact. Otherwise, use what works best on your system. Use the gorilla on the short ones, and be aware of where the grip stream points at the very end. So specifically, like right here on this guy, not this one, on that second one, how it points up like at the end, you can let go before that, or you can throw yourself off to the side. Like say I didn't want to go all the way to the top there, I could come in here and throw myself off to the side. Oh, speaking of which, that might be a good idea. Yeah, okay. More to come later on that. That might be useful. Does seem like a shorter path. Huh. Yeah, let's try that. Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about, I just went on a huge sidebar because I have the attention span of a gnat. If you don't want to go to where the thing ends, throw yourself off to the side. If you do want to go to where the thing ends, stay on till the end, and it'll guide you there naturally. So it's, if you're, what is the level? Machine Death. Machine Death has a couple of the ones where they're flat ones. You have one that goes super high up, and there's a bunch of boosts up here. But if you don't want to go to the boosts and you want to go to the flat pieces past there, what you want to do is just grab on at the flat part and then throw yourself off before it curves up. Sometimes even if you hit the brakes while you're going through the curve, it'll still take you up. So you want to clear that structure before it starts going up. Yeah, and that is grip streams. Later.